Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. It's beautiful outside, so hopefully you've been able to get outside and do something really nice. I am doing a home project this weekend, so I have decided that I'm going to build my own shutters for the windows on the front of my house. So for those of you that know me, you know that I am not the handiest person in the world, but these are all straight cuts, so there's no way I can mess this up, hoping. So basically what we did is we measured the windows, and so my windows are 55 inches long, and we've got treated 1x6s, and so I've got the 1x6s measured for 55 inches, and then eventually we'll get to the 1x4s because we'll lay those across, and that's what will hold everything together. So yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've got this one lined up already. We've got our miter saw, we've got a 10-inch miter saw, which is fine for the 1x6s. And we're gonna go ahead and get to the first cut. All right, let's do this. And safety, of course, safety first, so always wear glasses. And I've got this so I don't inhale sawdust. Okay, here we go. Voila! Hey everyone, we're back. So a little update on our project. We have all of our wood cut. So I've got one laid out. It's not completely put together, but I at least have it laid out so you can see what we're doing here. So these are 3 of the 1x6s that we are, so we're just gonna line these up. And what I am going to do is just take a nail and put in between each of these, and that's going to be the width of the space that's going to be in between each of the boards. So of course I'll get this all lined up. And then, so the other piece of that is we took the width of the 1x6s, which was 17 inches, and we decided to cut our 1x4s 16 3/4, so it doesn't go all the way to the edge, but pretty close. So we've cut all of our 1x4s to go across, and again, I've got to get these measured out a little bit better so that they're all in line with each other. And once we get that part figured out, we will just take some wood glue and put on one side of the 1x4, and we'll put that down and make sure that adheres to the 1x6s. And then once that process is done, then we'll come in from the back side of these and then screw in the 1x4s just so they're a little bit more secure. So that's where we are with the project at this point. And as we progress through, keep wishing me luck, and we'll get this done soon. Thanks for tuning in. Hey everyone, so we are back at it again in the next step of putting these shutters together. So this one, as you can see, we've already attempted that. So we've got our 1x4s going across. I think I said earlier that we were going to use the width of a nail to put in between each of these boards. I could not figure out how to get that nail to stay in there, so I ended up making my own little 1/4 inch shims from some leftover wood I had in the garage. So this is working out well. So we're just plopping those in the middle there. And then we've got our glue, and we've got our wood glue, and so basically what we are doing is just putting the wood glue on one side and then putting that down. And because I am an amateur, I don't have clamps to clamp these down so that the wood glue adheres. So again, improvising, I remembered I had old bricks, leftover bricks, and rocks throughout. So we are using these to put on the back so that the wood glue adheres, and then once that dries, we will move on to the next step, which is basically just doing screwing these in from the back side just to add a little extra security. So that's where we are, and we're moving along quite nicely. Hey everyone, so here we are with pretty much a done project at this point. So this is the last one that I put together of the 4, and really after this, the only thing we need to decide is if we want to stain these or paint them. I originally had thought I was going to paint all of them. Now that I have them together, I think stain would look pretty cool, but Also, stain would have been much easier to do before we put everything together, but either way, it doesn't matter. We can still get that taken care of if that's what we decide to do. So if you remember from the last bit, what we were doing is we were taking the 1x4s and getting those on there with the wood glue, so that worked out perfect. And then basically we flipped over each board and we used a 1 1/4 inch screw to screw in the 1x4s from the back side so that you can't see the screws from the front side. So everything worked out pretty easy for the most part for this project. Again, we just need to decide what we're going to do with the paint or the stain, and then really the last step to the whole process, to the whole project, is to get these up on the front of the house. So I'm really excited about that when that happens, which is coming up hopefully soon. And so I would say, you know, if you're in the market for shutters, fantastic. Hopefully this video is helpful. And aside from that, and maybe even more important than the shutters, is I'm just proud that we got the project done. I think I said in the beginning, this is not a project I would have normally taken on, but we did it and we had the confidence to do it. So what I would say to that is, if there's something that you're debating, something that you're thinking about doing, you're not quite sure, just go for it. No harm, no foul if it doesn't work out, but just have the confidence to do it and have fun. So with that, until next time, thanks so much.